Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos and welcome back to the Markcoos Mafia. As you can see, episode number 36. Not done this in a long time, but as you can see, rival rankings, I've been kicked out because I've not played a game in ages. But, oh well, I've not played this for roughly 3 weeks because I had no internet connection, and the game has not changed at all. So, yeah, still full of spammy pieces of crap, but that won't make me stop playing it. Yeah. So, first match, if this guy, and he has a so-called worse team than mine, but he's got Olivier Giroud, Giovanni Dos Santos, Bojan, and Birens, and Van der Merch, my mortal enemy, and Gibril Cisse on the bench. And he's playing 5 at the back. And I was like, this game is going to be difficult. But, you know what? This whole episode, I don't lose a game. I buy one player, I get rid of one player, but I don't lose a game. Because I'm just too beast. No, I'm not too beast. I'm just pretty good at the game, but I play quite a strong team with likes of Huntelaar, Perotti. I forgot how strong my team actually was when I actually looked at it. But when you see any of the times at the menu, you actually see that I was playing this at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, crazy stuff, hey. But as you can see, Bojan scores roughly in the 10th minute or something. But 20 minutes on the clock, I end up heading it down to Perotti with Rasmus Elm, and Perotti plays a great through ball through to Klaas-Jan Huntelaar. He takes 2 touch, and look at that for the finish. Take 2 touch, and he finishes. But Tokunaga here gets another great through ball through to Perotti, and Perotti, through on goal, takes a shot, and his keeper makes a pretty good save. And Huntelaar can't really do anything with it, passes it back to Eriksson. Eriksson doesn't really do anything with it. Eriksson has been a major disappointment, and he is the one who I get rid of this episode. But here he ends up passing it through to Markkoos, and Markkoos takes a nice shot, and Churchy doesn't save it. But from kickoff, basically, I just was like, do I really deserve to be 2-1 down and come up to half-time? No. So Huntelaar here on the ball to Perotti. Perotti on the ball. His right back comes in really, his left back comes in really like narrow. He leaves Churchy out wide, and Churchy just pops in back in it. If you haven't bought Churchy yet, buy him. He is so cheap, and he's just so amazing. But at half-time, it's 2-2. I've had 8 shots, 4 on target. My opponent's had 2 shots, 2 on target. So he scored from both his shots. But 54th minute here, gets the ball through eventually to Huntelaar. Huntelaar gets his shot away, and the keeper makes a pretty good save. And Palombo tries to keep it alive by hitting it down to Eriksson, but it doesn't really work. But because he has brought Van der Merch on at half-time, what sort of scummy piece of crap can you be that all you do is run with Van der Merch? I've never really noticed this before happening, but now it does. They're acting as if Van der Merch is like Ronaldo. He's not. He's just a fast player. It's really pissing me off. But in the 60th minute, look at that for a finish from Christian Eriksen. I said he doesn't really do anything. He doesn't really do anything. He just comes up with random bits of play. But as you can see, I leave it in here. And the guy wants to pause it because I'm sure he wants to bring on more pace. But yeah, I have a 13 pass move when I actually score. Like 13 passes. I think I involve nearly everyone except I don't involve Tokunaga, Mariappa, or Palombo. Everyone else I involve. That is how good that my passing moving. And Rasmus Elm gets from the edge of the box and pops into the bottom corner. And 4-2, 69 minutes on the clock. But here, again, he just pings it through to Van der Merch, and I'm just like, Van der Merch. And eventually Housai makes a great little slide tackle, and I eventually clear it. And again, he just tries to ping it through. Mariappa gets it, passes it back to Mulgrew, and the referee blows the final whistle. 4-2, final result in the first match of an MLO game. I'm not really usually win my first MLO games whenever I do this. So, yeah, Perotti gets man of match, 4-2, final result. I sort of dominated the guy, so I did sort of deserve it. But into the next match, the guy had a pretty poor, it looks like it should be a poorer team than mine. But it's a lot of crap. His rating is 388, and that just sort of sums up his game, really. As you can see, he's got Diego Capel on the feet on the bench, but in his starting lineup, he's got Balotelli, Sergio Garcia, Eto'o, Arshavin, Aquilani, like Jeffrin, and Dotan. Dotan is Landon Donovan, and he's got like no defense at all, but he's got Hildebrand in goal. So I was like, this game is going to be a bit more difficult than I anticipated, and I leave in a lot of highlights for this match because of the fact that this guy was a scummy piece of crap. Now, passes like that, I'm not really pissed off about. So in the roughly the 10th minute, Church makes a good save, and then he tries to score with Dotan by coming inside, and Church again makes a really good save. He's an absolute beast of a goalkeeper. He's so, like, he's 193 centimeters tall. Like, he's pretty tall. But here, I do a little bit of scumminess. As you can see, a great chip through ball through to Klaas and Huntelaar. Huntelaar rounds Hildebrand, and he pops in the back of the net, 15 minutes on the clock. But then 25th minute, I think this is when he does a little bit scumminess. Yes, a little bit scummy. He just full power assisted through ball pass through to Balotelli, and Balotelli, he's a great player, so he will pop in the back of the net. So he scores, and I was like, nice, not bad at all. But again, I try and play some offside trap for some ridiculous reason. I don't know why. Balotelli ends up running through on goal, and he doesn't make the save. Churchy doesn't make the save, but so he's leading at halftime, and look at this for a little bit of play between Perotti and Huntelaar before Huntelaar volleys it into the bottom corner of the net. And coming up to halftime, look at this for a ridiculous decision from the referee. Palombo chips it through to Huntelaar. The referee blows the whistle as I'm one-on-one with the goalkeeper and I'm not offside. So what the hell? So at halftime, he's had 4 shots 4 on target, and I've had 4 shots 3 on target. But this is when he is a bit scummy, as you can see here. He just pings it through to Balotelli, and for some reason with the goalkeeper, they just like to come out for no reason, and he ends up tripping me. So a pretty good goal, actually, to be fair. And again, he pings it through to Balotelli, just sort of just kept pinging it through to Balotelli. I mean, Jesus Christ, I can't really stop that. But then, come up to the last minutes of the match, end up bringing on Ivanovic. I get it, try and get the shot, we can't get the shot, he ends up hitting it back to Hildebrand. Hildebrand heads it straight into Ivanovic's foot, and I pop it in the back of the net. And 3-3 the final result. So 6 shots on target for him and 5 shots on target for me, and Balotelli is man of the match. So Christian Eriksen's contract was up, and I was like, I can get 12 million for him. So I was like, I'm getting my 12, well, I'll get a total of 12 million. So I go out and buy Joe Cole, and everyone's going to be like, what the hell are you doing? Joe Cole is crap. Joe Cole's not crap. Joe Cole is pretty beast. So Perotti will now move out to the left mid, and I'll play Joe Cole probably down the middle. I was going to suggest playing him on maybe in the left or the right, but nah, Joe Cole down the middle. It works better because of the fact that Joe Cole is a much better passer than Perotti is. And I'm just going to move Elm out and Palombo out a bit. I mean, I've got Donati on the bench, but Palombo's a much better defensive midfielder because Donati likes to run forward. But yes, I've got a team strength now of 7.82, and the next guy I face, he has a team strength of 7.51, and his rating's only 20 less than mine. So I was like, this game should be pretty good then. His team should be pretty beast, my team should be pretty beast. And again, it's another guy with a name which is Erdos99999. But look at that for pace. Wagner Love, Gibro Cisse, Vander Merch, Petr Benov, Kone, Jan Asamoah on the bench, Zirkov on the bench, Birini on the bench. Like, he's just full of pace. So I was like, alright, so I think I end up marking both Gibro Cisse and Vander Merch. And it doesn't really work out for me, to be perfectly fair. I mean, how is that a free kick? How is this a free... I'm not even sure, but how is a free kick? I don't actually do anything wrong. He ends up just passing it from the free kick to Gibro. I think it's Gibro Cisse. And Gibro Cisse pops it away. And I was like, mate. You'll see from the stats that he did not deserve that. If I'm being... No. The game's very equal. He maybe did deserve it. But, yeah, I mean, look at this. Is this a free kick? Yes, that is a definite free kick, and Seiran Gokan got yellow carded for it. But, I mean, from the free kick, I could just cross it in. No, I'll pass it along the ground like a little piece of crap. Like, in this game, I had to play quite a reserved side, so I wasn't expecting anything special. But, like, again, he pings it through to Vander Merch. I mean, Jesus Christ, and Angola, how's that a free kick? I do nothing wrong. The ref just gives a free kick. He takes a Gibro Cisse for some ridiculous reason, and he tries to pass it in again. I was like, what the hell, man? I mean, take a shot. I mean, Jesus Christ. And then 53 minutes on the clock. He starts time wasting like a little piece of crap that he is. I mean, look at this. Look at that. What's he doing? Oh, I'm time wasting. I'm such a good player. Look at that. Oh, I'm doing some little first touch control. Amazing crap. But like, I had dropped the controller at this time. But anyway, he passes it back to Joe Cole, and Joe Cole gets a shot away and just wide of the post. But last minutes of the match, I ended up going full out attack, and I'm like, I need a goal here. So Steven Fletcher down the left hand side. I still have Big Fletcher always scoring. Passes it into Joe Cole, and look at that 4 finish from the new signing. So Joe Cole scores in his first match. Absolute beast finish, and I'm trying to go for the winner, but the game ends 1-1. And from the stats, I think see, he had no shots on target in the second half. He had no shots at all in the second half. I had 3 more shots in the second half, 2 on target. And Palombo gets man of the match, considering how good he was in midfield. into the final match of this episode, and I face a guy with a better team than me. His team is 20 better than mine, but his rating is like 60 less than mine. He's got El Shaarawy, Arnautovic, Almiron, Maresca, Nita. On the bench, he's got likes of Alex Villa, Alexis Sanchez, Kite, Impella, Eto, Martins, Vice, and Neymar. I mean, he's just got like loads of pace for his up front players. He's playing Pogba at left back, Flamini at right back, Burdisso and Pereira as his centre backs. And I had to play a really like mix of teams. I mean, like the likes of Downing started and all that, because Downing doesn't really start often, and Joe Cole started as well. Joe Cole doesn't really do anything in this match because he gets injured. But start from the match, the guy pauses the match. I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And he pauses it for like a couple, I think it's like a minute. So he's already wasted 60 seconds of his 120 seconds he has. And he tries a little scummy stuff at the beginning, but it doesn't really score. End up getting it here with Huntelaar from quite far away. Get a shot away. Abiati palms it straight out to Stephen Fletcher, who is always scoring. Same old Fletcher, always scoring. But as you can see, 10 minutes on the clock. Joe Cole gets hacked off the ball and he gets injured. But I was like, I'm not making any subs. Screw that crap. And Arnautovic gets through on goal here, and I'm like, no. But Burgard ends up clipping his leg, but he keeps going, and I end up getting it away. But 32 minutes on the clock. Huntelaar here really should score. I mean, what am I doing? I really shouldn't have like done it, and he ends up nearly on-goaling it, but Pogba clears it off the line. So coming up to half-time, it's 1-0, and I'm like, not bad. I mean, I could do worse. And he's only had two shots throughout the whole game. I've had 3 shots, 3 shots on target from 7. But as you can see here, he has Neymar. He's playing Neymar in attacking midfield for some ridiculous reason. He moves Neymar into finally a second striker role, or even a centre forward role. I bring in Valdivia, and I move Donati back a little bit so that he can just mark Neymar and Brunt and the likes of I just want to go a bit more compact. But this guy, one-man team, does all the crap with Neymar, and he doesn't score. Doesn't score throughout the whole game because my defending is just too boss. Rick Ross boss. I mean, look at this, okay? He's through on goal. Burgard is just like, I'm quite a slow man. I can't really keep up with Neymar. And I end up just doing great defending. I mean, look at that for a defensive tackle. But basically, from the corner kick, he gets ball here with Neymar again. Just tries to run through me. He gets past Hausawi, and I think it's Angoa just takes it straight to the face. And I was like, fair enough. But again, he just pings it through, full power ping through to Neymar. And I think again it's Angoa or Mulgrew who ends up blocking it. And again, ping. This time through to El Shaarawy, and I'm like, oh, he's going to probably sweat it. Gets a shot away in church, makes a great save, Burgard clears. And yeah, so the full time, I mean, I'm just passing the ball about, like, yeah, this is my ball. He ends up hacking me off the ball with Valdivia, and I was like, mate, I'm not even going to hit this into the box. I just hit it really far out wide, and it goes up for a throw-in, and the whistle blows for full time. So 1-0 win. Not the most greatest game in the world. Only 6 shots on target for the whole game. But as you see, possession 63%. Holy crap, that's like one of my highest percentage ever. Burgard gets man of the match, and yeah, so up by 10 rating. Boom. And I have 7 million to spend. So if you have enjoyed this episode of the Markcoos Mafia, it's back. Subscribe to my channel for more, and catch